I grew my Instagram with thousands of new followers and got dozens of inbound leads and made 50,000 euros with one post by stealing attention from other people's Facebook groups. So if you're an expert with real results but no followers, this is how you can start winning online and do it fast. So what is this strategy? This actually builds your audience and client base simultaneously. And you can generate hundreds of leads organically by doing this. And it also works without ads or ad spend or large following already, or even any tech skills or funnels. And I haven't done this just for myself, but actually we've helped more than 500 clients in the last 3.5 years. And this has been a strategy that we use for those who don't have huge followings. So for example, here is one of our clients, Ina, who had this group of, I would say that at the time there was like 600 people in that group, 600, 700 people, and she was able to reach 5 figures in like monthly sales, so 11,000 euros with 35% closing percentage, and from that group. And I remember talking with Severi, who was our client success manager at the time in our team. And we were super excited for Ina because we knew that she could use that single one, like this one Facebook group, to grow her business and get 5 figures every single month by just using that one group. And we also had this one client, Hanna, who had less than 100 Instagram followers, and she was able to reach her first 20,000 euro months by just using and relying only on those Facebook groups. And also we've seen higher results being done in these groups. For example, Camilla, who had actually her own Facebook group, but it had at the time around 1,000 members in it, and she was able to make, I would say that this is roughly around 40,000 euros in sales when she got 13 clients from that group and that community of women. And yeah, so this definitely works. Like, I have really cracked the code because I didn't ever want my business be just reliant on the people that have decided to following me. But this is also a way, and I will show you how to actually get this to work in a way that it grows your audience at the same time. So why does this work so well is because you don't need to even create specific content for those groups, but you can actually just adapt what you already have. So you're probably posting on some content, like on some social media, even though you don't have the following there, but you can just use that to these groups. And posting in these groups reaches people who don't already follow you. So there will be new eyeballs looking through your content, and the compound effect kicks in super fast once people just start engaging in there. People like to chat and have conversations on those comment sections on those groups. So this is a real life example of a post that brought me like dozens of inbound leads and actually even 3 TV requests to be in a TV shows. And it was crazy that just one post on one group could make that kind of effect. And if you look at the post, like, you can just pause the video if you want to really like go through like in depth like what it says and so on. What to post on those groups. Do this like value-based content that builds curiosity. Like, I'm not directly saying like what I do or like anything like that. It's really like driving this curiosity and also being authentic. That is really something important. Like, you are not there to post commercials or like about your services. That doesn't work. And then also clear call to actions. Ask them to comment or send a DM or follow you. And what I would say is really great to have is to actually direct them to your own channel. So this is how I grew also the Instagram following by actually just adding my Instagram link to these posts so that people can just go there and see like what is this about. And you might think that there are several Facebook groups, but they have these rules. You can't promote yourself, your services there. So how to bypass the no promotion rule? Lead with value, not with a pitch. So share your story. You could even post just an introduction for yourself, about yourself, if you haven't posted ever in a new group, for example, and that already can be a really working, well working post for you. And invite those readers to follow you on Instagram or Facebook. So for more, so then you have their permission to then message them there. You might not be able to sell them directly on those comments on Facebook groups, but then you can just like direct them to your own platforms and your own profiles where you can do whatever you want. So from there, move the conversations to DMs, and from the DMs to the sales calls and so on. I have a full breakdown on how to convert those people commenting and new followers into booked sales calls with potential premium clients. So make sure to check that video out, and I will actually put it in the description also. So yeah, so this is the strategy. You should definitely choose just a couple groups. So don't try to post in all of them. Just choose one or two and start building the authority and the visibility on those. And post the engaging posts and use direct CTAs on those groups. And then what happens, you recognize the dream clients from those comments, people commenting, start conversations with them, and take those meetings with them, and there is your chance to turn them into clients. And then the results you will get here is for your business, for your customers, and you should definitely also post about the results on those groups. So the common pitfalls to avoid when using this type of approach and strategy is that you post once and nothing happens. So this is really common. It's typically either like you get really a lot of comments or not at all. So don't give up. Just keep testing new angles and message styles once you figure it out, and really look at like what is engaging with that group of people. And don't just post once and quit, because it's all about also the consistency and like testing and trying out different things. And then there is also this other pitfall, which can be negative comments. So you can even expect some, because if you are posting anything controversial, anything like that, people are going to say what they want to say, and typically also those negative voices are even louder than the positive ones. So you can even expect that, but make sure that your mission is stronger than the fear of being judged. So learn to recognize what triggers in the interest and drives people to you, but also expect that will definitely trigger also some people negatively. So my final tips here are that choose just a couple of groups. Don't overcomplicate this strategy. Post there consistently, and watch how other people also post and model success. Like you can even see what type of posts on those groups have gone viral or have got a lot of comments and engagement and conversation going on. So just look at that and try to recreate something similar. And most importantly, take action even if you don't feel ready. Like that is the number one thing that you need to do in any other, like in any strategy and building your business on social media, brand and everything else. So I think this hopefully leaves you with some valuable new tips and tricks on how to use Facebook. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.